Oh god, oh man, the smoothie I just made, crime against humanity. My fiance, recently got I forget what it's called. It's got a really cutesy name. It's called a veggie bullet or like a fruit bullet or something like that. And it's this bullet-shaped blender. And I've just been having a field day with the thing. Like, I put like all sorts of shit in it and like just trying to see like what I can come up with. So far, the only successful things I've had have included bananas and other things. Like apparently bananas. That's just that's the ingredient that you need. Oh, how do you guys like my new little window layout there? I thought it was very Mako-y, very Final Fantasy-y, and yeah, I just felt like I needed a change. That, and I'm sure that the red text in the intro really doesn't mesh well with that. By the way, I'm sorry about my intro. Like, I'm sure that, I mean, I don't know, I'm rocking a cool 5 subscribers right now, one of whom I'm pretty sure is I don't know. But the yeah, I know my intro is like really slapdash right now. I do have plans to fix that in the future, but I'm gonna need better software before I can do that. I'm not gonna say what I'm using right now because it's too embarrassing. But yeah, I'll cover it later. Let's get you, Tifa. Come on, Tifa. Let's go on a date. Yeah, I'm going somewhere. Wanna come with me? Yeah. You come with me. Like a party of 3? Oh, 3 people? Okay. Let's do it. But yeah, back to the smoothie thing. I just made a smoothie. It was, I found some fruit in the fridge that we haven't used yet, and it's like, I looked at it, and it's like, it's not bad. Like, it was, like, my fiance, Amanda, she gets, like, you know, the freshest possible fruit ever. Like, you know, fruit that's got a long ways to go before we have to worry about it. You know, young fruit, young and ripe. Nubile fruit. Yeah, so there's like some watermelons and mangoes and cantaloupes, and I love cantaloupe. For some reason, cantaloupe does not go very well in beverages of any kind. Like, it's really shitty, actually. So there's like some watermelons, some cantaloupe. I left the melons in there because fuck melons. Oh yeah, unlock. Come on in. All right, you're not rubbing one out, are you? All right. You know, I just want to make sure. I understand a man needs his privacy, especially one of your advanced stage. It can take you a while to get set up and comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yep. All right. Then I put passion fruit juice and like a teaspoon of vanilla, like raw vanilla extract, and like a couple drops of honey. Oh man, it tasted like garbage. Like, I don't know what I did. It was horrible. And something that I completely neglected to realize is that if I put chunks of watermelon in a smoothie, my smoothie's gonna have seeds. And I was not ready for that. Oh man, but they're so much fun. I didn't have a blender growing up, so I mean, I could have. It's not like there weren't blenders. It's just I don't know. I guess smoothies weren't really part of our diet, but yeah, whatever. I'll stop gabbing about smoothies now. Look, a shooting star. Oh my god. Let's advance that plot. If I've been talking louder in Illusion of Gaia, and also now, it's because I decided to put on headphones so I could better hear things. Don't get used to this. But I'm putting on headphones so I can properly hear the game and not have to keep it down low. I don't know how much louder I am actually talking. I know I'm looking at the capture and I'm not clipping, so yeah, whatever. But I may just be being louder in general, so if I am and it's obnoxious, I don't know, I'm sorry. It's amazing. Thanks, Boogan. Just had to cheer a man up. See, out of all the Final Fantasies, hilariously, with stories and plots that are as advanced as this one is, compared to earlier Final Fantasies that were a little bit more simple. Not all of them, but some of them. I feel like Final Fantasy VII has one of the most convincing mythoses behind it. Like, of course, it's all pseudoscience, but, like, it feels analogous to beliefs that don't feel that far-fetched. Spirit energy. Yeah, we're so lucky that we run on chemicals and electricity and water. Like, that's what our consciousness runs on. Because if there was like if there were like special chemicals and electricity that were specifically for life, that the government or corporations or whatever found some way to tap into to use instead of coal or oil or what the fuck ever, like, we'd be screwed. We'd be living in this right now. Like, the real life would be Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. It's actually, I don't know. When you really stop and think about it from as scientific a perspective as you can get, in a fantasy game, it really is a fascinating concept. That all the energy that goes into making up your consciousness, and it is energy, like, your consciousness is just, chemicals and electricity. That's why drugs do stuff to you. But all that energy is, is continually recycled on a planet-wide basis, but that it is actually, like, takes tangible form, and that it can be the antagonists of the game can actually use that for I don't know, it's fascinating. The mythos and the science, the pseudoscience, the fantasy science, I guess, would be the less. Pseudoscience has such a pejorative connotation, but the fantasy science, I guess, of this game, I find really cool. Kind of makes me wish that there weren't so many sequels and spin-offs to this game, because I feel like this game's story and mythology were really very complete and engaging and deep without needing to add. I realize, money's money, and Squeenix folks have to make a living, but I mean, I don't know. People keep asking for more and more Final Fantasy VII shit, and it's devaluing the original game more often than not. So far, the only Final Fantasy VII spin-off that I've played that I wasn't 100% offended by was Crisis Core for the PSP. Aw. Well. I don't know. This game has plenty of flaws. Like, it's by no means a perfect game, but I don't know. I feel like most of the people that dislike this game, I feel like a good chunk of them anyway, their dislike of it only comes from, you know, is born out of them liking a different Final Fantasy better and disliking how much people like it. There's so much of that on the internet, by the way. Can I just take a second and talk about that? Like half the time on the internet, when somebody hates something, they don't hate it because they actually hate it. They just hate that other people like it so much and that they have to deal with that. And that their existence is now infected by some other person's passion for something that they don't have a passion for. Like, oh god, like... You know, I think about it, that really pisses me off. Like, why are people like that? Like, so what? You gotta, you know, somebody's got a passion for something, like... you know, and I fail to see how having a passion for a video game makes you any more of a basement dweller than having a passion for a book or a movie or whatever, or anything else, you know, nerdy about it. Like, we're all fucking nerdy, we all go to cons and fucking, you know, play video games and, you know, grew up on this shit. I don't really see why people throw around, you know, things like having no life or whatever. Like, we all have lives, come on. Like, I mean, shit. It's not like a... I don't know. It's like having a life is like something to brag about, you know? It's like, oh man, I really love video games. I'm so passionate about them. They're so awesome. And oh yeah, this game's the best game ever. But oh, whoa. I do have a life. Like, I have a real job. Like, I'm not that into it. Like, you know, it's just like this weird duality where people have to like balance out. Like, I don't know. I think it's out of envy, actually. Sometimes I wonder if I'm not saying it is. I don't make those kinds of judgments, but sometimes I wonder if it is, you know, just someone who just, you know, for whatever reason, their path in life has taken them somewhere where they don't really have time to appreciate games and stuff like that, or any art form, really, as much as they used to when they were younger. And so other people that really have a passion for it, and they're, you know, maybe doing something with it, or not doing something with it, but they just still hold on to that passion. I don't know. I feel like maybe some people are envious of that, and that's why people get like the whole term fanboyism. Like, you know, I don't really get it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I know there's some people that take it too far. I saw a video a couple of years ago, around the time Pokemon Black and White came out, where there was this guy who had made a video of him and like a quote-unquote song that he quote-unquote wrote. It was basically him talking about how much he loved and wanted to make love to the Pokemon Reshiram. It was one of the legendaries in Black and White. You know? I'm not talking about that. That's not fanboyism. That's I don't know what that is. That's something else. I don't know. I guess by some yardsticks I might be considered a fanboy of this game, but I don't really consider myself a fanboy of anything, because there's very little that there's very little boring boring. God, Yuffie, you made me fucking, you put a Freudian slip in my mouth by talking. And you ever do that? Like, you're talking and reading something at the same time, and then you accidentally, so two things are totally different, and you accidentally say, that's what happened there. What the fuck is I saying? Like, hey Barrett, what's up, buddy? Let's bro out, bro. Epic broing, bruh. It's tough, man. I'm really enjoying the bit crushy fire sound. You know, it's interesting. I don't think I ever heard it before, but I'm wearing headphones and I can actually hear. I'm sure they're not actually sampled sounds. I'm sure they're processed kind of clicky clacks that kind of sound like metronome clicks, but it sounds like, you know, the fire crackling. It's really cool. I don't think I ever noticed it before. They would forgive me. No, man, they're never going to forgive you. They are cursing you from hell right now. They're in hell. You fucked them over. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's horrible. Justice, revenge, whatever. Again! Avalanche is born again! Yeah, man, feel the burn. Hey, baby. How you doing? Oh, shit. You gonna drop a truth bomb on me? No? Nah. Aww. I just want to snuggle up to her and just hold her now and just pet her little head and tell her everything's okay. Anyway, like, I don't know, like when Egoraptor used to do his like sequelitis things, or like Projared, he's another YouTube person that I really like, and he does like scathing reviews for games, some of which I like. You know, if someone points out the flaws in a game that I really like, I'm totally like, yeah, you got good points there. Like, you know, like I remember the Legend of the Ocarina of Time sequelitis that Egoraptor did, or Aaron. I don't even know if he goes by Egoraptor anymore. I thought that was like absolutely fucking hilarious, and because of even saying that, I'm sure there's people out there who are like, "Oh, he's an Aaron fanboy." I'm totally not. I mean, maybe I am. Who the fuck knows? Like, I know that I got pissed off at him when he played Pokemon. I was just like, oh man, come on. Like, even it was wearing on even me, and I have like a very long temper, very patient person. I don't really get frustrated about shit like that easily, but I don't know. When people give scathing reviews of things that I like, I don't find it offensive. You know, it doesn't bother me. Because most of the time it's really true, and you're just seeing the game through rose-colored glasses. Like, my fiance Amanda can't play this game because she can't stand the way that the sprites look, because of how like deformed they are. I keep telling her, you know, it's because this is a transitional game that kind of went back and forth, but you know, it was the crossover from 2D to 3D, so they were doing new things and, you know, bound to make some mistakes, but come on, guys, like, what are we doing? There we go, okay. I don't know. I'm kind of babbling now, whatever. It's still very small. We are all around this flame. Blah, blah, blah. No, never mind. What happened? At 13 has daddy issues. That was one thing that I wish they touched upon a little bit more in the story. Like, you never find out what the fuck the Gi tribe are. Alright, Captain. I'll grab Eris. I've been kind of neglecting her. This will probably be the last time I use her until the temple. Alright, gotta do some materia rearranging here. Can't really decide what I want to do here. I guess that'll do. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of some of this shit. Or at least put it somewhere else. Yeah, I guess I don't really need any of that shit. I guess that's good. Let's do this shit. Oh, shit. We're a little bit over. Alright guys, well, thanks for listening to me babble for 20 minutes over Cosmo Canyon meandering and moseying. I'll see you guys next time.